Alright, this is my second time recording this because for some reason the insurance company wanted to go ahead and come on out the second I started recording the trade journal, but we had the comeback of a century. Century. Thankfully. So we first initially took this trade right here. Stupid trade now that I'm looking back at it. We saw this candle here, this move here, and then this candle, and I thought, hey, let me take it there. No, that was stupid of me. I should have waited for sure. I literally said, too, we could be taking out these highs as an SMT. You know, I don't know. I should just wait it out. And I didn't fucking wait it out. But then I took this trade right here. Why did that just happen? I took this trade right here. I took it at the 50% of the order block. And I thought, you know, we could potentially wick into the body of the order block. But I don't think we are going to... Okay, I don't think we're gonna take out New York highs just yet. So I wanted to see. I realistically wanted way more than this. I wanted to see a reversal, right? I wanted to see this. However, what had happened was I was looking at it. This leg is very suspiciously strong. So then we see this move right here, and I was like, huh, this consolidation is very suspiciously weak. So I don't really want to target this, right? So then I drew out this CE right here, the 50% of this bullish leg, and then I thought to myself, you know, maybe I should finish taking profits right here at the 50%. But then I was like, I don't really want to do it like that. So instead I waited. When we were down here, I was debating closing around here because of this order block right here. But then I was like, I need to see a reaction first, right? So what we had was order block right here, right? And then we touched into it, and I was like, I need to see a reaction off of it. And then we see this right here, this very strong bullish candle. And then I thought to myself, this is like, honestly, the reaction I need. And I think I could be okay closing out very soon. So I waited to see if we could get a retracement into this order block right here, the candle order block. And then I waited and I waited, and then eventually we saw this candle. And on the close of this candle, I took my profits, ended up with 222.50 points, which is not bad. Made back what I lost, and then a little bit, I believe. Did I just delete this one here? I did delete this one here. What am I doing? I need this for later. Yeah, that's good. I don't. What did I lose earlier? I don't know if that's exactly what I had. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So earlier I lost 1,105. So 1,105 plus 890. 1,105. No, sorry. Negative 1,105, right? Plus 5 times 890 equals 3,345. 3,345. So I ended off today with 3,345 total. Not bad, not bad. I am kind of mad that we're getting the bearish now, but I don't even know. I'm kind of mad because Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday I was right about. Thursday I was wrong about, but I think I was wrong about Thursday more because the fact that Trump came out with some news rather than the fact that I was actually wrong. I think if Trump didn't come out with Iranian news again, we would have probably been bearish. But because of that news, we made such a crazy push for higher highs, right? Because look how far down we were. Open was, where is it? Right here. We were pretty deep down, and we were still making some moves down, right? I wanted to see by the end of the day us still moving down and closing bearish here. But then Trump comes in, and all of a sudden, at 125, we have, what is this? 535 points of movement, and then we just continue to push up from there. So yeah, it was unfortunate. But as unfortunate as it was, it could be worse, right? And I do think that we could continue lower here. I do want to see Friday close bearish, like I said. Thursday was kind of a off day just because of his news, but whatever, right? Hopefully today we close the way I want, which is bearish. But yeah, I mean, we just ended off this week with 100% win rate. That is amazing. That is so great. Consistency is finally working out for me. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for next week as well. Hopefully, if we can do a decent amount of consistency next week, maybe around 70, maybe around 3 or 4 days consistency. The week after that, I would be willing to buy an account and then start a road to profitability, right? Hopefully I can get my first payout with that. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this trade journal. I think a mistake I made. I need to talk about mistakes before I end off. I forgot. A mistake I made was definitely this for sure, right? I was so dead set on bearish again. It's bad. I married the idea again, right? I was so dead set on bearish that I didn't think to just wait a little longer. I think also because I was rushed because the insurance company was going to come out soon, right? I was rushed a little bit because of that, and I was a little scared that I wasn't going to be able to catch a trade, and then I would have to end off the week with no trade. And I think, oh, he's still just chilling there actually, and I think that was big mistake of mine. I rushed myself a little bit too much, and there was really no point. I should have just, if they came, they came, and I should have just not taken a trade. That would have been smarter than taking a stupid trade like this. Why is he still there? I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, so then I took some time, had some patience. Actually, I didn't have that much patience because I didn't wait for a retest or anything. I kind of just, as soon as it touched the 50% of this order block, I was already in. Which I noticed this week, the previous weeks, I was losing more of my trades because I was trying to be predictive. And this week, I've been more reactive than I have been predictive, and I've won more trades. And I think that's really important to see because, yeah, predictive trades, I can have a lot smaller stop losses, right? Because by the time we had this candle move right here, we moved away. I dragged up to break even, and then when we came down to the 50%, I dragged stops even farther. And then when we came down to past the order block, I dragged stops to this high right here. When I was waiting for this candle to show me something, I dragged stops to this high. And then when this closed, I closed out the trade. So yeah, this trade was a little more predictive than reactive, but I do think overall my reactive trades have had a higher win rate than my predictive trades. So yeah, hopefully we can do just as good next week, if not better. But ending off this week, I have won, let's see, 7,252 plus, what was it, like 1,000, let's just say like 2,500 from, I actually don't even know. I'm not going to do the math right now. This is a lot of work. But yeah, so 3,345 on the day, and we end off the day. Hopefully everybody had a good trading week, and hopefully next week I can continue taking trades just as good. But yeah, that's gonna end off. That's gonna wrap up the whole week. 100% win rate. I'm so proud. Thank you for all the views on Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, whatever. Yeah, I will see everybody next week. Well, actually tomorrow.